If you were a time traveler looking for fun and adventure, you'd probably want to skip Fort Massac during the War of 1812, and probably 1811 as well. Why, you ask? Well, things were bad at Fort Massac, really bad. We'll go over that a little bit more in this Massac Minute!
In mid-December of 1811, one of the worst recorded earthquakes in American history shook the area. Although centered in New Madrid, Missouri, 87 miles away from the fort, it was felt as far away as New Orleans, Detroit, and Baltimore. Until February 1812, the area was shaken by 2,000 separate tremors. The Mississippi River briefly ran backwards from south to north, and the buildings at Fort Massac were badly damaged. Repairs to the fort had begun when the United States and Great Britain became embroiled in the Second War of Independence, or the War of 1812. As a result, the defense of the western frontier became vital, for there was a possibility of a British invasion of the Mississippi Valley. Recruits were rushed to the frontier, many being sent to Fort Massac for hurried training. By late 1812, the fort's garrison was rapidly increasing in numbers, but vital winter clothing and badly needed supplies were almost non-existent. Several companies of infantry bound for St. Louis from Nashville were forced to spend the winter of 1812 at the fort due to lack of proper clothing. The winter proved to be very harsh, comparable to the winter at Valley Forge, and the nearly 600 soldiers present were forced to make shelters outside the fort walls or along the riverbank, as the fort was only designed to hold 1/10 their numbers. That's right, only designed to hold 60 people. It's estimated that over 100 men died due to the lack of food, medicine, clothing, and proper shelter from the cold. When General Andrew Jackson, the future 7th President of the United States, stopped at the fort in January of 1813, it was for a sad occasion, the burial of one of his soldiers who had died from the cold. Finally, spring arrived and brought welcome relief to the garrison. The infantry companies trapped here over the winter were able to continue on to St. Louis, and the dark period at Fort Massac seemed to finally be at an end.
So you see, it would not have been fun or an adventure to be at Fort Massac during that time. And that has been your Massac Minute.